right, so let's step straight into the echo chamber news, ladies and gentlemen, and we're crossing over all the way to Jamaica.
Easy.
To talk to one Dr. Dennis Howard, who happens to be a lecturer at the University of West Indies, the Institute of Caribbean Studies, Reggae Studies Unit. And also, he's a tutor, he's a lecturer at the Alpha Institute, where, he lectures on Jamaican music, how the origin and all that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from the 14th of February to last night, as in 17th of February, was the 8th Global Reggae Conference.
Easy.
Put together by the University of West Indies, situated, in Mona. And trust me, a lot went on from the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, and then the 17th. Now, Dr. Dennis Howard played a very big role in this. And I was supposed to stay over in Jamaica for this particular conference, but then I had to move, So let's cross over and ask Dr. Dennis Howard a few questions pertaining to this particular conference, being the 8th one. Let's ask him, what have they achieved so far in terms of doing this particular, global reggae conference? Doc.
How you do?
Me good, no man. Me good. And first and foremost, before we start talk, Dr. Dennis Howard, I would like to say thank you so much for all you did for me whilst I was in Jamaica. You understand me? Taking good care of me, making sure that I'm okay. You understand me? At the early morning talks, the evenings, the mornings. Yo, we're going to this place. Here, yo.
You're welcome, man. You're my brother. We've been friends for some time.
Yeah.
When I came to Ghana in, I think, 2011.
2011, you're right.
We met on your television show, and we have kept in touch since then.
Of course.
You're my brother. Ghana is my second home.
Of course.
And I want to come home soon.
Yeah, man. Ghana awaits you, dog. Ghana awaits you. You know what I mean? The sooner you come, the better.
All right, man. Hoping to come this year.
Of course. Come in, man. All right, so let's go into the conference, the 8th Global Reggae Conference.
Yeah.
From day 1, the 14th to the 15th, 16th, and then the 17th. But in the meantime, I would like you to tell us, what have you guys achieved so far from this Global Reggae Conference, from the first year to the 8th year? What have you achieved so far with it?
So it's a biannual conference every 2 years, and it started, I think, in 2008, if I remember correctly. My math's not so good, but the global it's an amazing thing. I remember the first one. We had people from all over the world: Canada, Nigeria, every Caribbean island, the US, all over Europe, Sweden, Norway, the UK, France, Germany, all over the place, and we have continued it. Professor Carolyn Cooper, who was the brainchild for the Reggae Conference, just reminded us that, it is good that we have continued the tradition, and, because sometimes we start things and we don't continue it. And over the years, we at the ICS, the Institute of Caribbean Studies, has kept it together. And we have done several different types of theme. This year, it is a century of sound, technology, culture, and performance. So what we were looking at is the sound system and sound system culture and sound system technology. And it was it was one of the best, trust me, because the sound system is an aspect of Jamaican culture that is sometimes not recognized as much. It is not even recognized as a formal sector, which is something that I'm advocating for the government to look at it as one of the creative industries sector or the creative economy sector, and look at it as a separate thing. Just like you have film, you have music. I think because the sound system is so special and it is what we consider the national instrument of Jamaica, it should have its own sector, it should have its own infrastructure, and it should have its own ecosystem. Because the sound system culture, it is the foundation of our music, and in some sense it is the foundation of our fashion, food, and just our popular lifestyle activities. Sound system is all a part of that. And we figure that sometimes the government does not recognize that, and they implement laws and regulations that don't stimulate the growth of the sector. Yet it is one of the biggest exportable product that comes out of Jamaica. So the conference was exploring the global reach and the global impact of sound system culture, and it was amazing. We had some amazing papers from all over the world, from New Zealand, Australia, France, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico. And it's amazing how sound system has spread, and how the different cultures have indigenized it. In Colombia, sound systems are known as picos, and in Brazil, they are known as radiolas, you know. And in Mexico, they have another name, solidero or solidera, depending on if it's a man or a woman owning the sound system, you know. So it was an amazing journey, and we ended it up with a nice dub session last night, sponsored by one of the main drink companies that support sound system culture in Jamaica, which is Guinness.
All right. So yesterday you sent me the link, and
yeah,
I was on the link the whole night. You understand? I was listening.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I enjoyed the presentation from the representative from Canada, where yes, I really enjoyed that presentation a lot. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow. So why is it that we don't have any representative from Africa? You know, I was supposed to stay and speak for Ghana, but
I'm so upset that you couldn't make it, because the thing is, you know, a lot of people in their different regions, you know, you spoke about Canada, Mexico, Brazil, the UK, everywhere, New Zealand, Australia, all of these places. And a lot of the exchange of ideas was so amazing, because I learned a lot, and the other people from the different regions learned a lot about what is happening in terms of sound system. And I am very disappointed that you could not stay, because we wanted you to do a presentation on Africa and the impact of sound system culture in Africa, you know, and the connectivity between Kingston and Accra, and how it is going. It's just the beginning in terms of the connections and the interaction and the collaboration that will continue in the future. So I was very disappointed that you could not make it in person, and you know, you were so tired that you probably could not even present online, but we'll take care of that at another time.
Easy. Now, on the 15th was the student sound clash.
Yeah.
How was that?
Amazing.
Wow.
You know, we had 3 contestants. Two from, I'm proud to say, they are students from the program that I'm in charge of, which is the Entertainment and Cultural Enterprise Management, which is an entertainment management degree that prepares students to enter the creative industries, whether it be music, film, publishing, copyright administration, broadcasting, journalism, all of that. So two of the students were from my program, and the final one was from another faculty, which is that's what we love, because we love to extend outside of our faculty. So the student was from the social science faculty, and it was sponsored by Guinness again. They gave the winner 200,000 in prizes. 150 was to go to refurbishing the person, the winner's equipment, you know, so they get new stuff, controllers, you know, the works, microphone, headsets, and all of that. Probably a computer also. And then they would get 50,000 cash to support their education, you know, and of course other prizes, and the other contestants got some consolation prizes. So it was a format of starting with 10 minutes of reggae, and then 10 minutes of free form, and then tune for tune. We only got to do about three songs each for the tune for tune. But the winner, which was called DJ Chaotic, she was amazing, you know. And the other thing, Laga,
Yeah.
Her computer could not connect with the controller because she never had the drivers. Mm-hmm. So what she did was to go straight from her computer and mix and did everything from her computer without a controller.
Wow.
And she was amazing. You know,
wow.
last night she was one of the selectors at the party that ended it. I think I have a little clip which I'd love to share some of the photos with you.
Okay.
Of the event. Let me see if I can. Oh, there you go. All right. Let me. Can you give me privilege to share?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah,
man. I want Ghana to see what's happening in Jamaica. Mm-hmm. What you were a part of, you know?
Definitely. Yeah, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
I'm waiting to get the screen share.
All right. So Joseph, if you can do that for me as early as quick so that Doc can share some of the, you know, okay, so he said you send the request and then he will accept it, and then boom bam he will fix it.
How do you send the request?
Easy.
Yeah, but we can continue until we get that sorted out.
All right.
Yeah.
So once again on the 16th February was the 27th annual Bob Marley lecture. You understand?
Oh yes.
And again, you know, going back to the same issue me and you had the other day, that look like Reggae Month is centered on Bob Marley. You understand me?
Yeah.
Which we have other artists that are equally important that we can also celebrate them. You understand? So you click on the invite. You know? Yes. You click on the invite and then we can.
Okay. Yeah, you were saying. Well, let me explain something. Usually, Reggae Month is has some focus on Bob Marley every year. But the thing is, this year was kind of different because of the movie and the marketing juggernaut of Hollywood. And so it would seem as if everybody, if it was really centered around Bob Marley this particular year. But I think one of the reasons for that is because of the movie. And rightly so, you know, when you have a national hero and somebody that as great as Bob Marley as we Jamaicans have, I make no apology for us focusing on his greatness, but at the same time, there are so many great Jamaican musicians of all genres, and reggae in particular, and we have to focus on them also. And there was some kind of interest shown with Dennis Brown, because Dennis Brown's birthday is in February. So Dennis got a little of the shine, but as I agree with you that most of it was focused on Bob Marley, but justifiably so this time around.
All right. So I will plead with the item so that maybe in the coming years we can really and truly come together as one and make it every artist, so that at least, because as walking through the ghettos and the trenches of Jamaica, I overheard this several times. Yo, them kind of focus everything on Bob Marley, man. I want to them, no man. Want to Dennis Brown, want to Garnet Silk. You see?
Yeah.
And all these people. So, and I'm looking at people and I'm like, all right. You are saying it, not me. Yeah. But the other day.
Yeah, but listen.
Yeah.
You remember I said to you also that we have seminars. There's an annual Peter Tosh seminar. I had the privilege of presenting. I've done it. This is my second time presenting at that seminar, and it's a symposium. Sorry, and that is done by Dr. Michael Barnett, who is somebody that comes to Ghana.
Yeah,
a few times. He was there, I think, last year for PanFest. And he hosts that every year, and I did a presentation. You looking at the advocacy of Peter Tosh as a person who was one of the first person in the world to write from a reggae, the first reggae artist to write about apartheid, and who was a advocate for legalization of marijuana, and talking about the miseducation, the miseducation that Africans have gotten, and looking at the songs like "Don't Care Where You Come From, as long as you're a black man, you're an African." So he was a Pan-Africanist. He was an advocate for legalization of marijuana. He was an anti-imperialist, and all of these things. And I used the songs to illustrate that, and I played the song Bumbleclot to show that of the type of revolutionary spirit and resistance that Peter Tosh represented. And so we have stuff we need to do more, and it's left up. I think the power of Marley sometimes kill everything. But what I'd suggest, and I've said this to a lot of people, there's a Dennis Brown Foundation, and there's a Peter Tosh Foundation, and through these foundations, they advocate and promote these artists. I know Lovey Smith, Garnet Silk's wife, she looks after Garnet Silk's foundation and do a lot of stuff. So if the foundations promote and encourage the exposure for these artists and the preservation of their legacy, you'll get a better mix of stuff. some 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 um some artists, they don't take the time out to you know, be focused on their legacy and their heritage. So it's left up to not only the state and the people, but the individuals and the organizations that are in charge and run their career and their life and their legacy.
All right. So my technician is telling me that when you click on the file, you will see share, and then you can share it, and then
file. Which file?
What you want to share?
I'm not seeing that.
He said the icons on the zoom down there. You will say you will see
share screen.
Yeah, share screen. Yeah.
When I say share screen, it says host disabled participant screen sharing.
Oh.
So it's disabled. Host disabled participant screen sharing. So
he said you can share now. He said you can share now.
Ah, there you go.
All right. All right.
All right. Good. Let me do the sound.
All right.
Easy.
Yeah. This is DJ Chaotic.
Like on no fussing and no fighting no war. Come make me nice of the law. Like on no.
Yo.
Easy.
Yo. DJ Chaotic. Wow.
Easy.
Wow. This is serious, man. 8 minutes going into the R3 here on Asaase Radio Yaad Settingz. All right. You want to show another thing?
I'm just showing the contestants.
Okay. So who are these?
Those are the contestants. So the one in the hat is DJ Heatwave.
Okay.
He's from Social Science. The other one next to him is DJ Lighter, an ESM student, and that's the junior brand manager from Guinness, and of course DJ Chaotic.
Okay. All right. This is nice. Okay, so a quick question from Junior Maestro. Junior Maestro says, all the way from Norway, he said, please ask Doc, why is it that there are some backlashes and some noise in Jamaica about no Jamaican actor not featured in the Bob Marley movie?
Because that's how Jamaicans are. We want to be in everything, but we have to understand this is Hollywood, you know. And as Ziggy explained that they wanted a Jamaican to play the part, but it never panned out, and they felt that Ben was the ideal person, and it's about economics, you know, and it's about overall appeal, you know. And it's not that we are saying that there are not capable actors from a Jamaican standpoint, because the young Bob Marley was played by a Jamaican, and a lot of people are saying he's a standout actor in the film. But it is a combination of Hollywood and their demands and trying to make a movie that is as universal appeal. And most times, I'll tell you, once it's been done by Hollywood, they don't really pay attention to what Jamaicans have to do or say. And I must say, because the Marleys were involved, there was attention given to authenticity in terms of even, although Ben wasn't a native speaker, he was coached by Joseph Farquharson from our university, who is in the linguistics department, and another of our lecturer, Faye Ellington, who is a famous broadcaster. And so
Doc, people were saying that his patois wasn't even on point and all that.
Yeah, but it sounds better than all of them before. If you remember things like Cool Runnings, and all kind of other movies where it just never sound right, and they didn't Disney never give two hoots about how it sound. They have a perception as to how we sound, like Sebastian the crab and yeah man and that type of thing, and they kind of perpetuate that kind of a nonsense. So I'm saying it might not have been perfect, but and I'm talking from ignorance because I've not seen the movie yet. But the trailers that I saw and the feedback I'm getting from people like Joe Parkinson and others to say, yeah, at least it never sound as inauthentic as in movies like having, what's name again? This I can't remember the white actor who was faking a Jamaican accent, and it never really sound good. So it's not gonna be authentic because the person is not a native speaker.
Yeah.
But at least it's better than everything else that ever happened. And the fact that because the Malis were involved and they made kind of sure that people, understood the language before them and never come with this fake, weird way of thinking how Jamaicans speak,
All right.
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. All right, Doc. Doc, I would like to say thank you so much. Before leaving us, your message to the whole of Ghana. We are in Reggae Month. Give us a message.
It's one love, one heart. We are brothers. As you said, Laga, you saw a lot of your people in Jamaica.
Yeah, a lot
you saw replicas
yes.
of ourselves. And I'm saying, that this entire region between Ghana and Nigeria and probably Sierra Leone that the most of us come from, and it's we see in Jamaica, a lot of us see the future in Africa, and we see the future in Ghana. And as you heard when you were there, it is a similar situation. And when I came to Ghana, I felt like I was home, and everybody said, "Welcome home, my brother." And it is a similar situation. You were basically in Jamaica already before you come Jamaica, and so you were at home, and everybody just embrace you.
Of course.
So it is one big family. That is the message. One love, one big family, and we just have to move along and progress and just do great things together.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Dennis Howard. In case of anything, we'll come back to you again.
No problem, man.
All right.
Easy.
All right. Take care.
You're welcome. So that was Dr. Dennis Howard speaking to us on the 8th annual Global Reggae Conference.
Easy.
Put together by, the University of West Indies, situated in Mona.
Easy.